Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem, The Fall of Thabes. Today we're in Day 2, Rest. Chapter 10, Day 2, Rest. But we won't be spending very long in this chapter, because this is just a rest chapter, just to get all your bits and pieces in order. And so I'm not going to dedicate an entire video to this chapter. I'm going to do the next chapter as well. This is it. The deepest part of the lab. Fornius must be ahead. He is. I can sense it. That dark presence. If it's coming from him alone, then his magic has made him very powerful. We must be wary. Nothing a divine dragon shouldn't be able to handle, I say. His soldiers, they had magic that could hurt me. I don't think this will be an easy fight. Don't worry, we just need you to perform the killing blow. We'll deal with the soldiers, you take out Fornius. But do leave his head intact. We should rest here for a moment and prepare ourselves. Once we go in, we'll be fighting till we win. Or die. Alright, well, that's not actually the best advice. Maybe I shouldn't have put that in. I put that in for the sake of plot. But yeah, you don't really want Helena doing the main attack. We have a lot of vulneraries that are not full, but there should be enough. Okay, you definitely need one. You'll be taking a lot of damage. I want you to have at least one. No, you use that talisman up. Or should you? Yeah, you take a vulnerary. Okay, who should I give the magic to? I don't think I'll be using it with Taichan. I guess doubling down on Bellerophon makes the most sense. Because Archon and Bellerophon are similar in terms of magic. But Archon also has Astra now, so you can use that. Do I still have that strength to give Archon? No, he never maxed out strength even with the energy drop I was giving him there. Okay. All right, let's go. Okay, here goes. And it says Day 2 rest. It said that for the Shadows chapter 2. I don't know why it says that. This is not Day 2 rest. Greetings, visitors. Welcome to the hallowed halls of creation. You the one they call Fornius? Once I was known by that name, Fornius, but now I'm merely the Hierophant of Thabes. You've committed many heinous crimes, I am told. But right now only one matters. For the kidnapping of a divine dragon, you are to be taken to the dragons to face their justice. Justice, you say? Don't be foolish. No act done in service of God may be an injustice. And what you refer to is the greatest act of honor I have ever performed. For in doing so I gave rise to the one true ruler of this world. Fornius, surrender is not your only option. Join us, let us use your magic to repel the dragons. Xerxes, you can't be serious. With you by my side, we can turn Thabes into an empire that can topple the dragons completely. Oh, interesting. I suppose I may allow you to be my underlings, but only if you kneel before the new god of this world. Xerxes, kneel? Ha! Ha ha ha! Are you saying Thabes could be saved if I merely swallow my pride and acknowledge your illusions of godhood? It's almost unfortunate, but I can't do that. Thabes is my city. I'll not hand it over to anyone. Least of all a madman like you. Then the lord of our world shall take it from you, foolish human. You see, Xerxes, he's mad. You can't ally with him. He thinks himself a god. It's not him. The dark presence I sent. It's coming from that creature around his neck. Oh, how perceptive you are. I see. You are also a divine dragon. This is a happy day, for our god shall have a mate. Is that Ezra? What have you done to him? Ezra? Who is Ezra? He's my son. Ah, I understand now. I suppose in a way this is your son. In another way, it is also my son, and my daughter, and many others. That would make you my wife. What are you talking about? Helena, don't listen to him. He's insane. Where is Ezra? What have you done to him? Your hatchling was unwilling to cooperate, so we were forced to kill him. No. Of course, a divine dragon never truly dies. We were able to preserve his divinity by draining his blood, and with it, his soul was given flesh anew. Rejoice, for you are the mother of God. So that creature, that is my Ezra? In part. Another part of him still lives. Would you like to see? Ezra? Thantophags are a marvelous life form. Though the dragon lacks the soul and divinity it once held, it still lives and breathes. I would call it a mask, but it lacks one of those. So let's instead merely refer to it as risen. Get back, everyone, it means to attack us. No, Archon, I'm sorry, I can't fight it. It's not your son anymore, Helena. I know, I just can't. Go, my risen. Offer up these fools as a sacrifice to God. Okay, so this is kind of like a final boss battle. It's against Ezra, Helena's daughter. I'll mention now, I gave a naming scheme to the divine dragons where they are two-syllable words that end in A. So Helena is not actually Helena, she's Hela. And we have Ezra, and then already in the canon we have Duma, Mila, Naga, Grima, Grima, they pronounce it. So the only one who actually breaks from that is Tiki. But Zane and Goto, the original Arcanian dragons, don't follow that naming scheme from the first game in the series. But the later dragons they introduced that naming scheme, inadvertently probably. Alright, let's go up and hit this guy. And as a result... Ooh, why... Yeah. Why does it say Archon is not doubling? But I changed Goto's name to Gota in this to keep that naming scheme. So he's there with Naga, Mila, and Duma. Okay, Ezra hits for magic, so not too worried for Archon there. It does poison though. He has a ton of health and pretty good defenses. The health is beyond being displayed here. 28 defense, 32 magic defense. So you're better going for him with physical attacks. Helena will not be useful in this battle because she can't damage him. He has very big range. He has 4 range. So you can't outrange him with Taichon or anyone like that. First things first, we're just going to get everyone up here. He's powerful, but he won't one-hit KO anyone, I don't think. Might go for Payon because Payon has the weakest magic defense. Usually, my experience in previous playthroughs, he's always went for Hermione. But I never had Payon at the end game before because he was the most recent addition to the game and I added him in. Played half the game and said, yeah, he's balanced enough. I never actually went to do endgame because I was waiting to release the game at that point. Yeah, he likes to go for Hermione for some reason. He's slow though, so he won't double. But really, you gotta watch out for the poison. And bit of an odd choice, but I decided to use the healing music as his boss battle. Which doesn't play with Archon, I'm not sure why. Might have something to do with his legendary weapon. Okay, so we have constant reinforcements coming in here. It won't just be us ganging up on Ezra. We will have these constant reinforcements. if you are just trying to kill Ezra, you are going to have a hard time because he attacks, and then on his turn, and well, he attacks at the end of his turn, he warps to one of these healing squares. So you have these 6 healing squares that are going to give him 2 defense and 20 avoid. The 20 avoid is the biggest problem, and then he's also going to heal for like 30% of his health, which is a lot. So yeah, we're going to have to, if we're just engaging him normally, that's pretty harrowing. You'll be there a while trying to take his health down. So what we're going to do is we're going to step on all the healing tiles to avoid him being able to use them. And I didn't really actually plan this out well enough. So I think I'm actually going to ignore him this turn. Let's see what attacking with Helena. She has 1 might and 0 hit. That's done by doing weapon triangle. The game doesn't have weapon triangle, but his and Helena's weapons are matched so that she has weapon triangle disadvantage against him, and it's massive. So yeah, she can't attack Ezra, because if she could attack, she'd take him out pretty easily. She's dealing 46 magic damage, and he has 32 health, so, well, she can deal sizable damage on him, I guess she could. But I like for plot reasons that she doesn't actually want to go near him. But we can still use her as a dancer, fortunately. So I didn't actually move in such a way that I could really get all of these on the first turn, which I should have. Hermione, I need to remember to heal because she can't take another hit. It's randomized which square Ezra will move to at the end of his turn. Okay, so run out of the way. The reinforcements, you want to kill Ezra pretty quick because the reinforcements will become really problematic if you don't. I think they come every second turn. He has to be there without even moving, but if he needs to move, he will move to hit someone. I'm not sure why he attacked Hestia though, because she's standing on the healing tile and he's only, oh, because he doubles, I guess. Alright, fair enough. He's taking a pretty hefty piece of HP doubling there. Okay, he actually warped to the same tile there. That, I think I tried to make it so that doesn't happen. But, well, if it does, it does. It's not the biggest problem. Okay, so we're just going to sit on the healing tiles here. These guys are coming for me. They can attack. Okay, probably best to put Xerxes here because he's the one who could take him the best. I'll keep Radagos on him. What else he has? He has Dragon Spear. I should have given him a longbow. Alright, well I need 6 people on 6 squares. I'll leave Helena there because Helena can take these guys out pretty easily, although I think they might have Iffinger. Yeah, so they do have effective damage against her, so maybe I'll take her up a bit. Okay, Hestia's gonna have to... Oh, I could take Cadmus Shield. He won't be doing much damage to her with that, even if he doubles. Hope. Maybe I should have checked things before I ended her turn. Okay, we're gonna step out a bit, and hopefully Ezra will warp off that tile onto somewhere else, and we can mob him and take him out pretty easily. Okay, these masks aren't too strong. They're just there to make sure you don't get too comfortable beating up Ezra, I guess. But still, they will be constant, like I said, every second turn. Yeah, so Ezra's doing very poor damage against her with Cadmus Shield. So poor that I'm surprised he doesn't move and attack someone else. Yeah, okay, now we have him off healing square. So we can mob him all at once. And I'll stick Taichon down to that healing square there, I think. Oh, well, I'll see if I can kill him first. So, Archon is dealing 3 damage, but he has 45 crit per hit, so he's bound to crit once or twice for 9 damage, which is pretty decent. And Archon's no fear of the counterattack. Demon Light animation there is probably not the best one for Ezra, but I'm not too worried about it. It looks distinct enough rather than just being a breath attack. Okay, Iskrates is going to be very useful here. Death Lance, dealing 7 damage with 63 crit. If I could have got you, yeah, 32. I don't know why he's not attacking Payon all the time. 32 is really high. Brave Bow, 7. Does he really not double him? 16 speed. Oh, he's 14 speed. He's not that slow. Well, I need to make Taichon faster. He's meant to be a reliable hitter. And his speed, I don't know if he's speed screwed or... Because I think he has a pretty high speed growth. Or maybe he is meant to be slow, I'm not sure. I can't remember. Are you better with magic? Well, Luna will tear right through him, but the accuracy... I made the accuracy purposely bad for Luna. Yeah, he actually resists magic, Ezra, in terms of accuracy. All your magic's taking an accuracy hit, and that's how you can't cheese him with Luna. But 45 for 27 damage, that's... Since he's standing here anyway, and it'll take 5 damage in the counterattack, I'll give it a risk. Yeah, I hit... So that was worth it. Luna will do a lot of damage against him. Alright, maybe I can finish this turn, because I can dance someone as well. If I could risk another hit with Luna, that would be really good. 17. It's 100% hit, though. I think I might use Parthia, because he comes out better on the counterattack. Yeah, the men music, I think it's kind of eerie having it play when you're fighting someone, because as music, it has this kind of strange... It's a strange piece of music. It's not actually as uplifting as you'd expect for healing music. So I thought, well, why not? It's a bit weird and interesting choice to use for this. Okay, Bellerophon is utterly useless at damaging our enemy. So I guess I'm not going to take him out this turn. He'll heal half about that if he happens to fall on one of the tiles that he can land on. So he might land on that bottom left tile, but I'll keep the other ones filled. Because you really don't want him healing his health back up from the healing tile. Because that's done by percentages, not by HP. And I think that's 30%, so it's pretty high. Okay, 25, take you out easily. Okay, getting more of that speed up. Uh, 25 times 2, 66% hit. Excuse me. Maybe magic's a better option here. No. Okay, longbow takes him out pretty well. Who did Ezra attack last turn? Because, oh yeah, Hestia, but she's not in range of him now, so I don't need to heal her. I'll go for the Brave Sword, 66% for 2 hits. I think it's better than a 70% hit. Oh, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. It's a beautiful crit animation, that. Okay. Alright, we'll end the turn here. Hopefully that Baron or that Guardian won't be able to take out Taishan there. Okay, yeah, Ezra's AI just isn't smart. Like, I don't know why he attacked Ezra, because Ezra can counterattack and deal a lot of damage. Iskrates can counterattack and deal a lot of damage. And Iskrates is one of the best units for taking out Ezra. He's pretty high strength, enough strength to get around of it, and he has a high crit rate. Okay, well, he is not on a healing tile, but he's not close to any of my party. But his HP is just low, very low now, so Sarah might be able to finish him off. If this poison would ever end. Why don't you just show me the entire map and all the units getting damaged at once? Ah, yes, Sarah should be able to finish him off. Her magic is strong enough, right? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no, Fimbulventer is. Okay. I would have liked to not give him a death quote, but the death quote is actually what ends the chapter. Okay. And that's it for today's chapter. Ezra, my Ezra, how did it come to this? Get it together, Helena. We still need to deal with Fornius. Okay, so I'll see you next time for the final boss. Day 2, the creation. Until then, have a good day.